The first certificate is going to a crew member who she showed a lot of heart on a day-to-day basis, a lot of toughness, a lot of grit, a lot of determination. She was one of the most motivated crew members, and she would fight through the very hot days. She would fight through feeling tired, and we recognize, Casey and I recognize that, and she has a lot of great work ethic qualities that will enable her to succeed in the future. Jess Ruginski. All right. The next crew member I want to briefly talk about. At first, Casey and I were like, I don't know about him, but but he turned out being one of our best crew members. You tell him, you give him instructions. All right, I need you to do this. No problem. Doesn't even say a word. Goes right to what you tell him to do. No questions asked. Always there when you need him. Great team player, Scott Bassett. The next person I'm going to talk about, he's actually on vacation this week. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it. His name is Jordan Keys, but I think we should recognize him because he was probably our funniest crew member. He always was there with a one-liner to lighten up the group. He asked a lot of questions, but he was just a great kid, and we're very disappointed that he's not here today. But Jordan, this one's for you. All right, our next crew member, very charismatic. He was actually pretty funny too. He's probably up there with Jordan. He had a different kind of humor, but he always brought something funny to the table. He was one of our strongest workers. He was, there to do the hard work, to pick up the rocks, to get a rock out of the ground. He was one of the members of the Rock Boys, as they call themselves, Justin Burke. Our next crew member, someone that really gave me a great first impression. I met her on the first day and I thought, wow, she's a great kid, and she's someone that I think is really going to enjoy this experience. She, in my opinion, was one of our most valuable crew members because she took on a lot of the jobs that were very difficult that maybe some of the other crew members didn't want to do. And she brought a lot of skill and preciseness and talent to what she did. Patty Sinclavier. All right, the next certificate goes to another crew member that unfortunately couldn't make it today. He is also had to leave for vacation, but we want to mention him. His name is Malik Ware, and he actually came to us a little later into the program. We needed a couple more workers, and I guess he signed up for the mayor program, jobs program, and he brought an awesome personality. He was one of the brought a lot of liveliness to the group, I would say. He was also a hard worker, and we're sorry that he's not here, but we want to recognize him. Malik Ware. He also slept a lot in the van. I'll always remember that. Well, you know, when we went, not while we were working, but every Friday we went on an environmental education field trip. It was called an EE Day. And I would always glance back in the rearview mirror and I'd see him. He's on the couch. Okay. This next crew member, I think she brought a lot of experience to the table as far as working in the summer program. Also, an awesome kid. Very smart, very intelligent. She was always there to help out when we needed her. We went on a final trip. Wednesday into Thursday, we went on a camping trip. It's like part of the final celebration, including today. And she was there with tents, with cooking, you know, Coleman Grill, this, that. It was like we had Bear Grylls with us. It was awesome. And we hope that, you know, maybe she'll come back for her 4th year. Jeanette Hamilton. All right. Our next certificate goes to someone who has a twin sister here. She was also, just as I could say the exact same thing about her and her sister. You can tell they come from a great family. We had a lot of good conversations about sports. They're softball players. They're going to be playing softball in college next year. And I'm a high school baseball coach. So, I mean, they're different in a way, but we talked about hitting and this and that and how to work out in the off season. So we had good times talking about that kind of stuff. A couple times we broke out the wiffle ball bat and I made them 2 captains because they're probably the best players. But besides the fun aspect of it, also a great worker. Never said a peep about, you know, Mary, can you do this? No problem. She just picked up the tool, went, didn't need any additional instruction. I said it once, and that was it. And that's how I know her and her sister will succeed in college. They'll be great. Mary Santaglia. Okay, last but not least, Jacob Feldheim. He was like everyone else. I mean, I could probably say the same thing about everyone in our crew. There is no way that we could get all this work done if there wasn't something that everyone brought to the table. Everyone contributed in one way or another, and everyone came to work every day with maximum effort. And we couldn't ask for anything better than that. And Jake was like everyone else. He was here to work. I thought it was incredible how he would work so hard, and he's also a member of the football team at Norwalk High. He would go to summer captain's practice after. I don't know how he did it, because when I left here, as soon as I hit my couch, I was out for a nap. You know, every day was just a grind. We worked very hard, and I give him a lot of credit. You know, me, myself, being an athlete in high school takes up a lot of your time, and to have a job and to be an athlete, even with Mary and Patty, it's not an easy thing you can do. He was another member of the Rock Boys, very determined to move the heavy rocks, and he also brought some muscle to the job, just as Justin did, and we needed it. Jacob Feldheim.
We're all really proud of you guys. Like, you guys did a terrific job. Like, you're a really good, hardworking group of kids, and I know you guys will succeed and do well, and hopefully we'll see you again.
Yeah, there was no doubt in my mind that we wouldn't finish this job, and they know how determined we were to finish.
Yeah.
And I think we fed off of each other, and we were great as a team, as a group, and we learned a lot of good work skills, and we should be congratulating everyone because this is why this happened.
Yeah, they had really good teamwork. They were able to work really well with each other, help each other out when they needed it. So that was a huge part of it.
Great job. Great job.